the monk who taught me how to ride life. Scene 1. Ladakh Road, exterior, day. Siddharth, driver and hulk of a man. Ladakh. We see a beautiful landscape. The time is around 3 p.m. Sun is shining. Cut to montage shots. We hear the sound of a bike, Royal Enfield Bullet, tearing the road with its signature dug-dug sound. Rock music playing in the background. Long shot of the bike coming towards the camera in high speed. Close-up shot of the wheels, front and back. Mid-shot of the baggage on each side of the side carrier. Suddenly, on a blind curve, out of nowhere, a car turns at a dangerous speed from the opposite direction. Siddharth hardly gets time to react. The car comes dangerously close to Siddharth's bike, almost hitting him head-on. And at the last moment, Siddharth's riding capabilities come in hand and he manages to get out of the way. But in the bargain to save himself from a head-on collision, Siddharth skids along with his bike. But the car speeds off, not even slowing down to check for a moment if Siddharth is alive or dead. Siddharth, who is still in a bit of a daze, manages to get up. His expensive leather jacket is torn. He has bruised one of his arms, which is bleeding now. But suddenly, a rage rises in Siddharth. Without bothering about his bleeding arm, he picks up his bike, starts it and turns around to go after the car. By this time, the car has at least a kilometer's lead on him, so Siddharth rides like a madman. Within no time, he manages to be just a few meters away from the car. He uses his upper dipper indicating the driver to let him pass through, but the driver does not budge. So Siddharth honks like a madman. The whole peaceful valley echoes with the loud and disturbing sound of the horn. But yet the driver does not pay any heed. At last, Siddharth somehow manages to overtake the car. He rides right in front of the car, slows down his speed, which forces the driver of the car to slow down too. Then he stops horizontally, in the middle of the road, right in front of the car, giving no space to the driver to pass by on the narrow road. Siddharth puts the bike on side stand, gets down from it, and starts walking towards the car with fire in his eyes. No one from the car gets down. Siddharth reaches the driver's window and says,
तू पागल है क्या?
"अबे तू पागल है क्या?" At hearing this, all hell breaks loose. Siddharth opens the door of the driver's side, holds the driver from his hair and starts punching him right, left and center. For almost 20 seconds, no one else comes out of the car. Now Siddharth has the driver's head locked in his arms and is squeezing the last breath of air from the man's lungs. Suddenly, another man comes out of the car with a shining gun in his hand. This man is 6 feet plus, well built, arms so thick that he can bend an iron rod with ease. And to top it all, he is drunk. This hulk of a man shouts in his drunken voice. Siddharth is in such a rage that he hardly pays any heed. Then he hears a gunfire. Siddharth freezes, with the driver's head still tightly clutched in his arms. He looks at the hulk of a man. The hulk of a man now says, in a more lower and threatening manner, "Ano chhad de." There is no one around apart from these 3 men. Siddharth notices the helpless situation he is in, and very hesitatingly lets go of the driver, but keeps staring at the hulk of a man. At this time, the hulk of a man says, "Hello, boy khada, nikal ithon." Siddharth doesn't move. The hulk of a man fires another shot just near Siddharth's feet. Siddharth is shocked, but he senses the danger and starts moving towards his bike. He sits on it. The bike is still running, picks up the side stand, turns around, giving way to the car. The hulk of a man sits inside along with the driver, and the car screeches out of there. Siddharth is just throttling the bike's accelerator up and down. He is furious, but after a few seconds, rides on in the opposite direction of the car. We see beautiful mountains around, but now, Siddharth is no longer admiring them. He is racing down the lonely road as if he does not care if he lives or dies. Suddenly, the dug-dug sound of the bike changes into a chug-chug sound. The bike slows down. Siddharth tries to throttle up, but that's of no use. Slowly, the bike goes dead and comes to a halt just in front of a 3 feet wide and about half feet deep hole in the middle of the road. Siddharth tries to self-start the bike, but nothing happens even after 10-15 attempts. Then he gets off the bike, puts it on main stand and tries to kickstart it, but the bike doesn't budge. After almost 20-25 kicks, he is exhausted, so he starts kicking the bike in anger. Then he looks up towards the sky and lets out a loud shout. After that, he brings both his hands on his face. Suddenly, he feels one of his gloves is wet and sticky. As he takes off his hands from his face, he finds blood on one of them. This is his blood which was flowing down from one of his bruised arms. He again shouts, this time even louder. There is just the sound of the wind after the sound of the shout has subdued. Siddharth keeps staring at the bike for some time and moves towards it, takes it off the stand and parks it by the side of the road. Then he sits down, taking the bike's leg guard as a backrest. Scene 2, Mumbai Cafe, exterior, day. Siddharth, Malik, waiter, manager, teenage girls and crowd. We zoom out from the screen of a laptop, whereon which we see a still shot of the same location where Siddharth was leaning on his bike. The still looks as if it has been taken from a camera mounted on a bike. As we zoom out, we see a posh cafe where Siddharth and his friend Malik are sitting and watching Siddharth's travel videos. Malik says with a slight mischief in his tone.
माँ कसम तेरी तो बहुत सुलग रही होगी ना हाँ?
Siddharth smirks and answers.
हाँ यार, पर कोई बात।
He hasn't even finished his line that a tray full of food and beverages comes falling down on him. Siddharth is startled. He gets up, but before he could say anything, Malik starts abusing the waiter for his stupidness.
अबे बेचौत पागल है क्या दिखता नहीं देखो हाँ?
मलिक,
But before Malik could say another word, Siddharth stops him and the waiter seizes the opportunity to tell his side of the story. He points out to two teenage girls indicating that they pushed him. The girl smiles, says sorry and runs out of the cafe, laughing as it was a joke. Then the waiter turns towards Siddharth and apologizes for the situation, saying, "Sir, I am sorry. इसमें मेरी कोई गलती नहीं है सर. उन दोनों ने धक्का दिया इसलिए ये सब हुआ. प्लीज मैनेजर को मत बताइएगा, वो मुझे निकाल देंगे. ये मेरा पहला हफ्ता है सर. ये जॉब मेरे लिए बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है सर." He goes on and on pleading to Siddharth until Siddharth asks him to calm down and assures him that he will not complain. Just then the manager comes on the scene. He slaps the waiter. Siddharth is shocked and says,
हेलो, आपको पता है यहाँ क्या हुआ?
The manager is shocked to hear that from Siddharth, as he is punishing the waiter for what he did to Siddharth, judging from the fresh stains on Siddharth's clothes and the fallen down utensils. But instead of supporting him, Siddharth seems unhappy with the manager. Siddharth continues,
आपने सिर्फ मेरे कपड़े और ये नीचे गिरे हुए बर्तन देखकर ये अंदाजा लगा लिया कि गलती इसकी होगी, पर गलती इसकी नहीं है. जब ये सर्व करने के लिए आया तो पीछे से दो लड़कियों का अचानक धक्का लगा और इसके हाथ से ट्रे छूट गई बस.
All this time while Siddharth is speaking to the manager, Malik is looking at him with surprise. He cannot believe what he was hearing and seeing. After a while, he sees the manager apologize to the waiter on the insistence of Siddharth for unnecessarily slapping him. The manager and waiter leave. Siddharth sits down with a pleasant smile on his face, but is surprised to see a weird expression on Malik's face. Siddharth says,
क्या हुआ?
अबे पहले तू बता तुझे क्या हुआ
मतलब?
उस वेटर ने तुझ पर सारा खाना गिराया तेरे कपड़े खराब कर दिए और तू उस पर चढ़ने के बजाय उसकी साइड ले रहा था. I mean, तू सीढ़ी है ना भाई.
सिद्धार्थ.
क्या
सिड नहीं, सिद्धार्थ.
है?
कुछ नहीं. एनीवे, हम कहाँ थे?
अबे घंटा एनीवे तू कौन है बे? सीड नहीं सिद्धार्थ. अबे क्या हो गया है तुझे? एक मिनट तू मुझे अपना आईडी कार्ड दिखा. नहीं पैन कार्ड दिखा. अरे कोई भी कार्ड बता ताकि मैं यकीन कर सकूं कि तू ही मेरा सरफिरा दोस्त सिद्ध है. सिद्धार्थ I mean, मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा यार. कोई प्रूफ देना.
By this time, Siddharth is in splits. He is laughing at his friend's misery and confusion. After some time, Siddharth is interrupted by the same waiter who has a platter of a fine dish and a couple of beverages in a tray. The waiter says, "Sir, this is complimentary from the manager, and he has asked me to inform you that whatever you order today will be on the house, sir. Thank you, sir."
थैंक यू ब्रो.
साला हम इतने सालों से यहाँ आ रहे हैं, हमें तो आज तक पानी का एक ग्लास कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री नहीं दिया इन लोगों ने, और तेरे को सब कुछ ऑन द हाउस. माँ की आंख. नहीं कुछ तो हो रहा है. मुझे पिंच कर. अबे पिंच कर ना. मैं जरूर कोई सपना देख रहा हूँ. ये हो क्या रहा है? मैं पागल हो जाऊंगा यार. प्लीज मुझे बता ये क्या हो रहा है.
मालिक, तू जानना चाहता है ना?
हाँ और अभी
तो ये देख.
Scene number 3. Ladakh, road, exterior, midday. Siddharth, monk, whose name is Gautam, and Malik. Siddharth again hits a spacebar on his laptop, which starts his trip videos. We zoom into the screen. Now we are again in the land of mountains, Ladakh. We see Siddharth leaning against his bike and sleeping. We hear Siddharth's voiceover over these visuals.
यार मैं इतने गुस्से में था कि मैंने फर्स्ट एड बॉक्स निकाल कर अपनी चोट पर कोई मेडिसिन भी नहीं लगाई. इट वॉज एज इफ आई डिडंट केयर वेदर आई लिव और डाई. और इसी दौरान कब मेरा गुस्सा नींद में बदल गया पता ही नहीं चला. और फिर तभी
We see the visual of a very old bus coming towards Siddharth. Siddharth is so deep in his sleep, he does not hear it come. And then one of the wheels of the bus goes into the pothole and it splashes muddy and ice-cold water all over Siddharth. And we hear Malik's voiceover.
अरे इसकी माँ की, अब तो तेरी पक्का सुलग गई होगी, है ना?
After water hits him, Siddharth wakes up with a jolt. He has no clue what has happened. But then he sees a bus speed away from him and he sees the pothole in front of him. He understands what must have happened. And without waiting even a single moment, he starts chasing the bus, abusing the driver for being such an asshole. Now a man peeps back at him from the window of the bus. He has an expressionless face. After some time, he takes his head back in. After a small unsuccessful chase, Siddharth stops as he gets breathless and tired. And why not? It is Ladakh. Disappointed and dirty, he returns to his bike and sits down dejectedly. As he sits down, he notices at the corner of his eye, the bus has stopped. He turns to look at the bus. Nothing happens for almost 10 seconds. And then, after that, the same man who peeped out of the window gets down from the bus, dressed in an unusual costume, with nothing but a small backpack on one of his shoulders. As soon as the man gets off the bus speeds off. The man starts walking towards Siddharth. Siddharth is amused. Why would a man who looks like a monk get off in this deserted spot? But he looks away as he's still very angry. Within a minute, the man reaches a spot where Siddharth is. The man greets Siddharth.
Jule.
Siddharth, who is least bothered about the man being there, greets back very hesitatingly and with a flat tone.
Jule.
Do you need help? Siddharth is stunned that this man can speak English and says,
You speak English?
Yes. Are you just enjoying the beauty of the mountains or do you need help?
I am not enjoying any kind of beauty. Do I look like I'm enjoying with the condition I'm in? Huh?
The man sees Siddharth's dirty clothes and a bike parked at the corner of the road. He quickly learns that he needs help. Can I be of assistance?
Look, dude, I'm stranded. Some people in this region want to run me off the road, splash cold muddy water all over me, and to top it all, my bike won't start.
अगर आप चाहो तो I can have a look.
तुम हिंदी भी बोल लेते हो?
Man lets out a slight laughter and then gestures, can I? And Siddharth, out of helplessness, gestures, be my guest. The man starts inspecting the bike. First of all, he opens the tank to check whether the bike has any fuel or not. Siddharth looks at the man and chuckles. The man realizes the bike's self-start is not getting any power from the battery. The neutral light is not turning on. He opens the toolbox and takes out the toolkit. Behind the toolkit is a small fuse box which is responsible for supplying power from the battery to the other parts of the bike. Seeing this, Siddharth is astonished that how does a man who looks like a monk know so much about a bike? Now he sits up and pays attention to what the man is doing. The man opens the fuse box. There are two fuses in it. One which is connected to the wire and one spare. On inspecting the connected fuse, the man comes to know that the fuse is spoiled. He then replaces it with the spare fuse. Now he turns the key on and the neutral light turns green, indicating that the power of the battery is reaching the ignition. The man then closes the fuse box, puts back the toolkit and shuts the toolbox. Then he again puts in the key, turns it on, the neutral light comes on, and he presses the self-start button. Immediately the bike starts roaring again. Siddharth is shocked at all this. He does not know how to react. The man takes out a towel from his bag and wipes his hands. Siddharth very hesitatingly says,
Thanks, yeah.
Then he shakes the man's hand. At that moment, the man sees that Siddharth's arm is bleeding. He takes out a white cloth from his bag and ties it around Siddharth's arm. Siddharth looks at the man one last time, puts on his helmet and rides off. The man keeps looking towards him with a smile on his face. Just as Siddharth is not even 50 meters away from the man, Siddharth stops, as if he realizes that he has forgotten something. He turns around and stops near the man. Without saying a word, he hugs the man and does not leave him for almost 10 seconds. After that, he leaves the man and says,
Oh my God, who are you? Do you know you are the only good thing that has happened to me since this day has started? मेरा मतलब, Anjit, you look like a monk, not a mechanic. How did you start the bike? और पहली बात ये कि तुम बस से उतरे क्यों? यहाँ तो कुछ भी नहीं है. Anjit, who are you? तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? मेरी मदद के लिए तुम.
Before Siddharth could go on with any more of his never-ending questions, the man intervenes and says, Gautam.
No, Siddharth.
Man smiles. मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि मेरा नाम गौतम है और शायद तुम्हारा सिद्धार्थ होगा.
Oh, Siddharth Gautam, the Buddha. I'm sorry, but this is very filmy. Anyway, now that we know each other's name, क्या आप मेरे और सवालों का जवाब दोगे?
इफ यू डोंट माइंड, क्या हम अभी यहाँ से चल सकते हैं? क्योंकि शाम होने को है और ठंड बढ़ रही है, और वैसे भी यहाँ कोई होटल दिखाई नहीं दे रहा।
Thanks for enlightening me, गुरुजी। रास्ते में मुझे बता देना।
ठीक है। They both get on the bike and zoom off. While they're on the bike, we see a lot of montage shots of them talking and laughing. And also, we see shots of beautiful landscapes. But during all this, we hear the voiceover of Siddharth and the ambient sound of the cafe slowly fading in while the background sound fading out. Siddharth's voiceover.
मैंने गौतम को सब कुछ बताया, मेरे साथ क्या हुआ, since he insisted. Then Gautam told me that his full name is Gautam Khanna. You'll be surprised, Malik. वो मुंबई का है।
क्या बात कर रहा है यार?
हाँ यार, वो भी मेरी तरह एक बाइक ट्रिप पे गया था, अपनी ओनली फैमिली, अपनी माँ को छोड़ के।
अच्छा?
He was always very interested for a bike trip to Ladakh. So before he left for this trip to Ladakh, वो अपने मैकेनिक से कुछ बेसिक चीजें सीख कर निकला। मेरे जैसे नहीं, मैं निकला गड्डी लेके। लद्दाख पहुंच के वो बहुत रिलैक्स फील करने लगा, उसे एक अलग से शांति महसूस होने लगी। He spoke to his mom about shifting to that place, but his mom refused. Her point was that वहाँ के conditions बहुत harsh हैं उस जैसी उम्र वाली लेडी के लिए। After some time, he again tried to convince her, but she wasn't comfortable. वैसे तो वो सिर्फ 2 हफ्तों के ट्रिप पे निकला था, पर उसे गए हुए 4 हफ्ते हो गए थे। Meanwhile, he got so interested in monastic life that he took a monk hood. उसका कहना है, it is one of the best ways of self-realization. After almost a month when he returned, he found his mom to be very sick. Got her admitted in the hospital, but within a week, she died.
Oh.
But he was not sad. As before his mom left, she told him that she was proud of him. So her death became a boon for him. Now alone, he sold all his property, wrapped up his family business, gave 25% of his money in charity, and took the rest along with him and...
पता था मुझे, साला चालू कहीं का।
and took the rest with him to start a special school for kids in Ladakh.
स्पेशल स्कूल मतलब?
खुद ही देख ले।
ओके।
Scene 4. Ladakh Special School, Exterior Interior, Evening. Characters: Siddharth, Gautam, Lakshmi, Old Lady, Doctor, Liftman, and then crowd. Siddharth parks his bike at a place which has around 10 tents in a line. These tents are temporary haven for travelers looking for a place to rest and eat in this inhabited area. As soon as Gautam gets down from the bike, most of the tentwalas run to greet him, as though he was their favorite. Siddharth is stunned at the respect and attention Gautam is getting from these people. Gautam very humbly picks up one of the men who has kneeled down at his feet and walks on towards one of the tents. The tentwalas seem to be quarreling with each other over the fact that in whose tent Gautam should go and rest. Gautam finds a way to escape all this and enters the tent of an old lady. We see all this from Siddharth's camera, but we quickly change to the normal camera before Gautam says, "Jule ma." Siddharth is shocked. He says,
Hey, गौतम, तुमने तो कहा था तुम्हारी मॉम इज नो मोर।
हाँ, कहा था।
तो तुमने अभी इनको कहा झूले माँ?
Gautam laughs a bit and says, ये मुझे मेरी माँ की याद दिलाती हैं, इसलिए।
अच्छा।
Siddharth is embarrassed. The cozy and huge tent is fit for at least 10 to 15 people. As they enter the tent, Siddharth says,
You seem to be very popular with these locals, huh?
I love them. And in return, they love me back.
Yeah, dude, listen. I love everyone. But today, everyone is just trying to hate or rape me as much as possible. Where is the love, my friend?
The love is inside you, my friend.
अच्छा? मैं तुम्हें बुरा फील नहीं कराना चाहता, पर how would you react if someone runs you over the road or splashes ice cold water all over you, even if you haven't done anything to upset them? Huh? Tell me. Huh?
I would act.
क्या मतलब?
Let me tell you about an incident that Guru Buddha had to face.
Oh, come on.
Arey, just listen. Maybe it will help you to understand what I mean by I would act.
Okay, so now.
Scene 5. Gaya, Village Road, Exterior, Day. Characters: Buddha, Ananda, and villages. We see a very old village road. With just mud and stones, we see the shadow of 2 men walking. From the shadow, we can make out that they are wearing robes, the one which monks wear. At a distance, we see a bullock cart approaching them. As the bullock cart approaches near, the man on the cart identifies one of the men as Buddha. As soon as he does that, he starts abusing the Buddha.
ओह, ये तू है कमीने? तूने हमारे गांव में कदम रखने की हिम्मत कैसे की? हाँ, हमारे बच्चों को गलत राह पर डाल रहा है तू। कुत्ते कहीं के, निकल जा यहाँ से, निकल जा, मेरे गांव से बाहर निकल जा।
खुश रहो।
अरे हटो, मुझे तुम्हारे आशीर्वाद की जरूरत नहीं है, निकल जाओ हमारे गांव से। चल, चल।
At this, Ananda, the disciple and cousin of Buddha, loses his patience and seeks Buddha's permission to revolt against this stupid and angry man. But Buddha stops him, saying politely that,
क्या तुमने इतने वर्षों में यही सीखा है मुझसे आनंदा? अगर तुम भी क्रोधित हो जाओगे तो तुम में और इस व्यक्ति में क्या अंतर रह जाएगा? क्या तुम नहीं देख पा रहे कि ये व्यक्ति क्रोध में अंधा हो गया है? वो नहीं जानता वो क्या कह रहा है। वो सिर्फ मेरे बारे में सुनी सुनाई बातों पर क्रोधित हो रहा है। वो अपने आपे में नहीं है, और वैसे भी वो मेरा निरादर कर रहा है, तो मुझे उससे निपटना चाहिए, और मैं निपटा भी उसे आशीर्वाद देकर। तुम क्यों क्रोधित हो रहे हो? याद रखो, क्रोधित होना सरल है, पर शांत रहना कठिन। हाँ, लेकिन असंभव नहीं।
Then Buddha again blesses the man on the cart, and as soon as he does that, the man from the cart jumps from the cart and lies down on Buddha's feet.
मुझे माफ कर दीजिए।
Scene 6. Location Pang, tent, interior, evening. Characters Siddharth and Gautam. Siddharth.
लोग डूड, वो बुद्धा थे।
हम सब भी एक बुद्धा हैं।
वो जमाना अलग था।
हाँ, फर्क सिर्फ इतना है कि आजकल लोग बैलगाड़ी की जगह कार चलाते हैं।
वो लोग अलग थे।
हाँ, तब के लोग शब्दों के बाण चलाते थे, और आजकल बात बात पे गोलियां।
देख यार, ये एक ऐसा मुद्दा है ना जो कभी खत्म नहीं होगा। ठीक है, लोग वैसे हैं, तो क्या हम जीना छोड़ दें?
हमें जीना नहीं छोड़ना है, हमें एक दूसरे की मदद करनी है कि हम जीना सीखें। एक दूसरे को समझने की जरूरत है हमें।
या श्योर, तुम्हारा कहने का मतलब है कि बजाय गुस्से में आकर उस ड्राइवर को मारने के, मुझे उसके पास जाना चाहिए था और कहना चाहिए था, भाई साहब, आपने अभी अभी मुझे मारने की कोशिश की है, समझने की कोशिश कीजिए प्लीज कि इससे मेरी जान भी जा सकती थी। देखिए, हमें एक दूसरे को समझना चाहिए, यही ना? हाँ?
Gautam is laughing a bit.
Dude, it's not funny, okay?
Okay. देखो सिद्धार्थ,
तुम मुझे सिड कह सकते हो।
सिद्धार्थ, सबसे पहले तो हमें खुद को समझना है। इट इज टफ बट नॉट इम्पॉसिबल। तुम्हारे साथ जो हुआ उसमें तुम्हारी कोई गलती नहीं है।
नाउ यू आर टॉकिंग।
और ना ही उस ड्राइवर की है।
व्हाट?
जो हुआ वो एक सिचुएशन थी। एक ब्लाइंड टर्न पे अगर तुम्हें मरना होता तो अब तक तुम मर गए होते, पर तुम नहीं मरे। और अगर उस ड्राइवर को समझना होता और तुम्हारी मदद करनी होती तो वो अपनी गाड़ी रोकता, पर वो भाग गया। मतलब कि उसने बचपन से एक बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट सबक नहीं सीखा, टू बी रिस्पॉन्सिबल। इसका मतलब तुम्हें उसके पीछे नहीं जाना चाहिए था।
What do you mean? मैं उसे यूं ही जाने देता without a fight?
तुमने फाइट तो की।
Yes, and I loved kicking his butt.
बट उसके बाद क्या हुआ? एक बिगर बट वाला आदमी गाड़ी से निकला और उसके हाथ में गन देख के तुम्हारा बट फट गया। Sorry to use that language. I mean to say, you felt helpless and had no choice but to put your ego between your legs and run for your dear life, है ना?
गौतम, अगर उस सांड के पास गन नहीं होती ना तो मैं उसे भी 2-4 लगा देता।
और फिर वो तुम्हें 2-4 लगाता
तो फिर मैं उसे और मारता।
सिद्धार्थ, क्या तुम उसे जान से मार पाते?
मैं नहीं।
क्यों?
I couldn't.
Why?
I'm not a criminal.
Well, maybe वो भी नहीं थे।
Yeah, right. One of them had a gun, for God's sakes.
Not everyone with a gun is your enemy, and not everyone with a smile is your friend, my friend.
Huh? What do you mean?
A soldier and a politician.
Oh, come on. That's a bad example.
Maybe not. देखो सिद्धार्थ,
अरे यार, तुम मुझे सिड क्यों नहीं कह सकते? It's so simple. SIDD, सिड।
वो इसलिए क्योंकि मुझे सिद्धार्थ से प्यार है और मैं सिद्धार्थ शब्द का अर्थ समझ गया हूँ।
अच्छा, ऐसे आ रहे हो?
तो देखो सिद्धार्थ, all I'm trying to share with you is कि खुद को समझो, दूसरों को समझने की जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ेगी।
डूड, नाउ आई एम सो कंफ्यूज कि मुझे नहीं पता कि ये टॉपिक कहाँ जा रहा है।
लेट मी ट्राई टू एक्सप्लेन। उस गाड़ी के पीछे जाने के बजाय अगर तुम उसे ब्लेस करते तो तुम्हारा गुस्सा कम हो जाता। दूसरी बात, गुस्सा कम होता तो तुम अपने हाथ पर मेडिसिन लगा पाते जिससे तुम्हारा दर्द कम हो जाता। तीसरी बात, गुस्सा और दर्द कम होता तो तुम थोड़े शांत होते, और तब जब तुम्हारी बाइक बंद पड़ती तो तुम शांति से उसका हल ढूंढते, जो कि बहुत ही सिंपल था। अपनी बाइक स्टार्ट करते और कब के ले पहुंच जाते। सिद्धार्थ हैज नो वर्ड्स नाउ। ही इज साइलेंट फॉर सम सेकंड्स एंड देन ही सेज,
लेकिन फिर तुम मुझे नहीं मिलते और मैं ये सब सीख नहीं पाता।
तभी तो मेरा मानना है एवरीथिंग हैपेंस फॉर अ रीजन।
वेल, मैं एक चीज पर अग्री करूंगा कि जो भी तुमने कहा वो किसी हद तक सही था, लेकिन आई एम स्टिल नॉट कन्विंस्ड।
सिद्धार्थ, मैं तुम्हें कन्विंस करना भी नहीं चाहता। आई वाज जस्ट आस्क्ड टू शेयर दिस विद यू।
शेयर? हु आस्क्ड यू?
वेल, वो एक लंबी कहानी है। तुम्हारा तो मुझे पता नहीं, पर मुझे बहुत भूख लग रही है।
ओह डूड, तुम सोच भी नहीं सकते कि इतने ज्ञान के बाद मैं कितना भूखा हूं। ज्ञान से पेट नहीं भरता, गौतम।
Scene number 7. Location Mumbai, cafe, exterior, day. Characters Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Amit, the waiter. We zoom out of the screen of the laptop, which has a pause screen of a shot which looks like the point of view of Siddharth's home video camera. Malik is still staring at the screen. He looks hypnotized. Siddharth calls his name, but he doesn't respond. So Siddharth snaps his fingers in front of his face to break Malik's focus. At this, Malik blinks a few times and comes out with a face which is beaming with questions and ideas.
मलिक, क्या हुआ?
अबे कौन है ये?
कौन मलिक?
अबे ये तेरा गुरु कौन है? I mean, ये बुद्धा। अबे यार, ये गौतम कौन है ये? कोई बाबा वाबा है क्या?
नहीं, ये भी हमारी तरह एक इंसान है। बस फर्क सिर्फ इतना है कि ये अपने आप को जानने की राह पर चल पड़ा है और हमें अभी चलना है।
भाई, मेरे पास ना एक प्लान है।
हाँ? क्या?
इसको ना अपन लोग इधर ले आते हैं, हाँ? एक मस्त जगह ढूंढते हैं और एक आश्रम बना डालते हैं और इसको उस आश्रम का गुरु बना डालते हैं, हाँ? भाई, पैसा।
अबे साले बिजनेसमैन, तू कभी सुधरेगा नहीं, है ना?
भाई यही तो प्रॉब्लम है ना तुम लोगों में। मैं हर चीज में अपॉर्चुनिटी ढूंढ लेता हूँ और तुम लोग अपॉर्चुनिटी ढूंढते रह जाते हो।
वाह यार, क्या बात बोली तूने।
कौन सी बात भाई?
वो अपॉर्चुनिटी वाली बात।
अबे क्या अपॉर्चुनिटी, क्या बोल रहा है?
छोड़ यार, तूने पूरे कॉन्वर्सेशन में एक अच्छी बात कही थी और तूने।
मैंने देखा, ये सब बाबा गौतम का कमाल है। सिर्फ एक बार वीडियो देख के ये हाल है तो सोच आश्रम खुलेगा तो मेरा क्या होगा। सोच। तब तो मैं पानी पी रहा हूं, सोच।
Siddharth smiles while Malik finds his glass empty. He calls out to the waiter.
Hey!
The waiter is attending to some other customers on the other table. The waiter says, 1 minute, sir. At this time, Siddharth is staring at Malik. Malik is confused. So he gestures. What? Siddharth gestures with his eyes towards the waiter. Malik looks confused for some time, but then understands. The waiter approaches the table. Waiter says, yes, sir. Malik looks at Siddharth and then turns to the waiter and says,
तुम्हारा नाम क्या है भाई?
Sir, Amit.
ओह, बड़ा ही अलग सा नाम है, सर अमित।
नहीं सर, मेरे कहने का मतलब है कि मेरा नाम अमित है सर।
अच्छा। ऐसा करो अमित, है ना?
यस सर।
2 ग्लास ठंडा पानी ले आओ। और अरे एक मिनट।
Malik leans over the table to whisper something to Siddharth, as he doesn't want the waiter to hear what he's saying.
भाई मैं तो भूल ही गया था, आज तो सब कुछ ऑन द हाउस है। फट्टे खाऊंगा और पार्सल भी ले जाऊंगा अम्मी अब्बू के लिए।
Then Malik speaks to the waiter.
हाँ तो आनंद।
सर, मेरा नाम अमित है।
हाँ अमित, हाँ। भाई ऐसा करो, तुम 2 ग्लास चिल्ड वाटर और साथ में 2 मेन्यू कार्ड्स भी ले आना, ओके?
Just then Siddharth gestures. सिर्फ एक।
हाँ, सिर्फ इनके लिए, मुझे बस पानी ला दो।
The waiter looks at Siddharth, understanding the situation, and smiles before leaving. Siddharth.
यार, तू कब सुधरेगा?
अरे मेरे भाई, तू सुधर गया ना, अब तेरे पीछे पीछे मैं भी सुधर जाऊंगा।
But then a girl, Dolly, approaches the table. She comes straight up to Siddharth. Dolly says,
Hi, I'm Dolly.
Siddharth standing up to show respect to a lady.
Hi, I'm Siddharth.
At this, Malik feels left out, so he introduces himself.
Hello, myself Malik Kapdawala. 2 shops at Linking Road.
The girl is in splits. Dolly is laughing.
Hi, kapda wala.
Hi. You can call me Malik.
Yeah, okay.
Then she turns around to Siddharth and says,
Listen, I couldn't help watching your video from my table. Are you a traveler or something?
Before Siddharth can answer, Malik intervenes.
Oh yes. He is Baba Gautam's right hand.
Baba Gautam?
Siddharth gestures to Malik to please stop his stupidness and says,
Please ignore my friend's antics. He's just too excited about my recent trip to Ladakh on a bike. I'm not a traveler by profession, but I like the title.
Oh, so was this a one-off trip that you did?
Yup.
Do you mind if I sit down with you and watch your videos?
Oh yes.
Malik
Sit,
jumps
sit,
up
sit,
and
sit.
offers his seat. Dolly bursts out laughing again. And this time around, even Siddharth can't stop laughing. During the laughter, Siddharth
so
goes to another table, asks the people there if he can borrow one of the chairs. They nod yes, and he comes back with a chair for Dolly. Dolly sits down in between Siddharth and Malik. Siddharth presses the pause button, and we zoom into the laptop screen. Scene number 8. Location Pang. Tent, interior, late evening. Characters Siddharth, Gautam, mother of the child, that is Lakshmi, doctor, Malik, Dolly, crowd. We see the shots from the point of view of Siddharth's camera. Shots like Siddharth getting bandaged by the old lady Gautam calls Ma. The camera is in Gautam's hand. We see a close-up of the wound. At this, we hear a voiceover of disgust from Dolly.
Ew! Oh.
Oops, I'm sorry. I should have warned you about this sequence. I know it's a bit...
Oh, no. Sorry तो मुझे बोलना चाहिए इस तरह react करने के लिए. It must have hurt, na?
Yeah, a bit.
Siddharth tries to be a bit macho. But suddenly we see Siddharth shout a little when the tincture is applied by the old lady. At this, Siddharth says,
Just a little more than a bit.
Then we see the camera is now on Gautam, who is eating. At this, Malik speaks excitedly. Malik says,
That is Baba Gautam.
Siddharth's voiceover.
Malik यार, चुप करना.
अरे यार मेरी बात मान. मेरा आइडिया झकास है.
कौन सा आइडिया?
आश
मलिक प्लीज यार, ज्यादा हो रहा है.
क्या आश?
वो मेरी बाई है ना आशा, उससे बिजनेस की बात करनी है. हाँ.
अरे यार.
बाई से बिजनेस की बात?
हाँ क्यों? भाई इंसान नहीं होती क्या?
मलिक तो चुप करेगा प्लीज.
Malik shuts up for a few seconds, but then slips in a few words.
बाबा गौतम.
प्लीज इग्नोर हिम डॉली. आगे मलिक से भी ज्यादा weird stuff है.
Then the camera angle changes, and we see it's night. We see Gautam and Siddharth sleeping inside their respective quilts. We also see a few more people sleeping inside the tent. Suddenly, the silence is broken by a loud cry of a woman. Gautam, Siddharth, and the rest of the people in the tent wake up shocked. By the time they get out of their quilts and put on their shoes in the light of a dimly lit lamp, a man enters their tent asking, "Man, यहाँ कोई doctor है?" Everybody says no, and the man runs off. By the time Gautam and Siddharth reach out, there is already a crowd of 30 to 40 people gathered around. Gautam and Siddharth rush towards the crowd. Gautam inquires from a man, "भाई साहब, क्या हुआ?" The man says, एक औरत के बच्चे ने अचानक सांस लेना बंद कर दिया भाई साहब. Gautam tries to reach to the center. By the time he does, he sees a lady crying with a baby which is not more than 2 or 3 months old. Then he hears a man say, "Man, who's a doctor?"
देखिए, अब मैं कुछ नहीं कर सकता. मैंने पूरी कोशिश कर ली है. ये बच्चा 1 घंटे पहले ही मर गया था.
Now Gautam understands this man is a doctor with bad people skills. The lady with the now dead child is crying frantically. Lakshmi, the lady with the dead child.
पर आप तो डॉक्टर हैं ना, आप तो इसे ठीक कर सकते हैं. इसे ठीक कर दीजिए, इसे ठीक कर दीजिए. मेरे बच्चे को ठीक कर दीजिए.
देखिए, मैं डॉक्टर हूँ, भगवान नहीं. ये बच्चा
As the doctor is about to say these words, Gautam puts his hand on the doctor's shoulder. The doc looks up at Gautam, who gestures the doctor to please leave. The doctor leaves. Most of the crowd has also disappeared along with him, leaving only the old lady, a local man, the lady with the dead child, clutched tightly in her arms, Gautam and Siddharth with his camera recording the event. Gautam sits beside the lady, takes off his shawl and wraps it around her. The old lady offers a glass of warm milk to the still crying lady who has just lost her child. She refuses to drink the milk, so Gautam tries, but in vain. The lady is inconsolable. Then Siddharth comes close to Gautam and whispers,
Hey, I know this might sound stupid, but why don't you tell her a parable on life and death? You know that you might have learned during your student years as a monk?
आप कहाँ से हैं?
केलोंग।
अच्छा, आप ले जा रही थी क्या? कोई और है आपके साथ? At this point, the lady bursts out again. She is again crying frantically. चुप हो जाए. Gautam tries to console her. The old lady now hands Gautam a glass of lukewarm water. Gautam takes it and almost forcefully puts the glass on the lady's lips. She looks at Gautam and then starts drinking it. She drinks the whole glass in one go. After she has finished, she calms down a bit and starts talking very softly.
मेरे पति 4 महीने पहले मर गए। वो एक कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्कर थे। उनका कोई नहीं था। हम दोनों को एक दूसरे से प्यार हो गया और हमने भाग के शादी कर ली।
भाग के?
हाँ, क्योंकि वो यूपी के थे और मैं हिमाचल की। मेरे माँ बाप को जब मैंने बताया तो उन्होंने मुझसे कहा कि वो मेरे पति को मार डालेंगे। मैं डर गई और घर से भाग गई।
आपके भाई बहन ने आपकी मदद नहीं की?
मेरे 2 भाई हैं, पर जब उनकी शादी हुई तो उन्होंने मुझे और मेरे माँ बाप को घर से चले जाने को कहा। मेरे पति मेरे माँ बाप को अपनाना चाहते थे, पर मेरे माँ बाप को अपनी बिरादरी की ज्यादा चिंता थी। मेरा बच्चा अभी 2 महीने का भी नहीं हुआ था कि मेरे पति कि मेरे पति की मौत हो गई एक रोड एक्सीडेंट में। कुछ दिनों तक तो मेरे पति के दोस्तों ने मेरी मदद की, फिर उन्होंने भी मुंह मोड़ लिया। मेरे पास खाने तक के पैसे नहीं थे, तो मैं अपने बच्चे को दूध क्या पिलाती।
Lakshmi. No, Gautam hugs her tightly. After some time, he lets her go. We see tears in Gautam's eyes. Siddharth, who is still recording all this, is shocked to see this side of the man who he thought was emotionless. The lady continues.
भूखे रहने की वजह से मेरे राम की तबीयत बिगड़ने लगी।
This is the first time she mentions her child's name.
किसी ने मुझसे कहा कि एक डॉक्टर है मनाली में जो बिना पैसे लिए इलाज करते हैं, तो मैं मनाली चली गई, पर वहां जाके पता चला कि वो ले गए हैं एक मुफ्त इलाज कार्यक्रम में हिस्सा लेने। बस के पैसे तो थे नहीं, इसलिए मैंने इन भाई साहब से लिफ्ट मांगी। हाँ, हम कल शाम पहुंचे और देखे ना आज क्या हो गया। सिर्फ राम ही था जिसे मैं अपना कह सकती थी, पर राम उठना रे।
मत रोइए आप, देखिए।
देख, ये दादी दूध लेकर आई है।
And she howls. Now everyone is crying. Gautam looks at Siddharth, who is recording all this but is crying. Gautam controls himself and looks at the lady. He holds her face in his palms, wipes her tears and tells her, मुझे नहीं पता जो मैं कहने जा रहा हूँ कि वो आपकी मदद करेगा या नहीं, पर मुझसे कहा जा रहा है कि मैं आपसे कहूँ. At this, Siddharth looks at Gautam, as if confused about who is telling Gautam to say all this. Gautam continues. एक बार एक गांव में Scene number 9. Location village, exterior day. Characters Buddha, lady, villages and crowd. We see a lady running from one door to another. She is carrying her child in her arms. She stops at one house. The language needs to be translated into Pali. लेडी,
मेरे बच्चे को बचा लीजिए, कोई तो मेरे बच्चे को बचा लीजिए।
क्या हुआ ऐसे बहन?
ये हिल नहीं रहा है, ना ही रो रहा है, और कुछ करो ना, ऐसे बचा लो, ऐसे बचा लो।
बहन, इसे वैद के पास ले जाओ, मैं तो कुछ नहीं कर सकता। लेडी runs to the village doctor, who's called a Ved.
वैद्य जी देखिए ना, मेरे बच्चे को क्या हो गया है, देखिए इसे।
The Ved inspects the child. He immediately understands the situation. The Ved says, बेटी, तुम्हारा बच्चा सांस नहीं ले रहा। मतलब कि तुम्हारा बच्चा मर चुका है।
नहीं वैद्य जी, नहीं, ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है? कल तक तो ये जिंदा था, ऐसे कैसे मर सकता है? ये कितना छोटा है, अभी इसके मरने का समय नहीं है। आप कुछ कीजिए ना वैद्य जी, आप तो वैद्य है ना, इसे जिंदा कीजिए, कुछ तो कीजिए।
बेटी, मृत्यु तो कभी भी आ सकती है, वो समय या आयु देखकर नहीं आती। मैं अब कुछ नहीं कर सकूंगा।
ऐसे कैसे? मैं इसे जिंदा करके रहूंगी, कोई ना कोई तो होगा ही इसे जिंदा करने वाला। मैं इसे जिंदा करके ही दम लूंगी, कैसे भी।
Repeating these words, she runs out of the Ved's house. She meets an elderly person on the way and she asks him,
मैं अपने बच्चे को जिंदा कैसे करूं? बताइए ना, कैसे करूं? आप तो इतनी ज्यादा आयु के हैं, बताइए ना कि मैं क्या करूं?
Old man says, देखो बेटी, मैं तो इसे जिंदा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, पर मैं तुम्हें एक ऐसे चमत्कारी व्यक्ति के बारे में बता सकता हूँ जो इसे जिंदा कर पाएंगे।
कहाँ है वो?
तुम्हारी किस्मत अच्छी है, वो हमारे गांव से बस कुछ ही दूर एक पीपल के पेड़ के नीचे बैठे हैं। उसके साथ कुछ चेले भी हैं। Without even a moment's delay, the lady runs as fast as she can. She crashes into people and things, but she has only one thing on her mind: to reach the man ASAP. After a few minutes, she reaches the place. She sees the Buddha sitting at the foot of a tree, surrounded by his disciples. We don't show his body, only see his shadow, and we hear his voice. The lady comes and falls at the feet of the Buddha.
स्वामी जी, मेरे बच्चे को जिंदा कर दीजिए। इसके अलावा मेरा कोई नहीं है इस दुनिया में। मेरे बच्चे को ठीक कर दीजिए, बस कैसे भी।
She goes on and on. Then we hear Buddha's voice. Buddha says,
ठीक है बालिके, उठो, मैं तुम्हारे बच्चे को अवश्य जीवित कर दूंगा।
There is no limit to the happiness of the lady when she hears this. Even some of the disciples are happy that they will witness a miracle today. She talks to her child.
सुना तूने मुन्ना, तू जिंदा हो जाएगा, तू जिंदा हो जाएगा।
लेकिन तुम्हें एक कठिन कार्य करना होगा।
कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता, आप जो मांगेंगे मैं दूंगी।
ठीक है, तुम्हें कुछ सरसों के बीज लाने होंगे।
बस इतना ही? मैं अभी लाती हूँ, बस अभी लेकर आती हूँ।
हाँ, पर ध्यान रहे, वो बीज ऐसे घर से हों जिस घर में कोई मृत्यु ना हुई हो।
ठीक है।
The lady picks up her baby and runs off happily, not realizing that the task is not as simple as it sounds. She goes from one house to the other, but in vain. She goes around the entire village but does not find a house where there has never been a death in that house. Suddenly, her pain of losing her child slowly reduces when she meets people still living their life after losing their loved ones. It dawns to her that death is inevitable. She cremates her child and walks back to the Buddha and requests the Buddha to allow her to be her disciple. Scene number 10. Pang, exterior, night. Characters: Siddharth, Gautam, Lakshmi, old lady, and man. There is only the sound of the wind blowing softly. The lady is staring at her dead baby. After a few moments, she hands over the baby to Gautam. Then we cut to a pyre burning. The lady is standing there but has no tears in her eyes. Gautam is right next to her. The man who gave her lift and the old lady are sitting on a boulder. Siddharth is recording all this on night vision mode. Suddenly we hear the sound of sobbing, but it's definitely not any one of these five. We now come to the shots, which are the point of view of Siddharth's camera in night vision. The sobbing increases and the frame freezes. Scene number 11. Mumbai, cafe, exterior, day. Characters: Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Christine, other characters and crowd. We zoom out of the laptop screen and reveal a sobbing Dolly. Siddharth and Malik are surprised as what has happened. Malik gestures. It wasn't me. Siddharth makes a face that shows that at this time also Malik is acting funny. Dolly speaks.
My father, he died 4 months ago. He was my hero. I blamed God for taking him away from me. I loved him.
And she bursts out into tears. While crying, she tilts a bit towards Siddharth, who puts his arm around her. We see Malik concerned.
It's okay.
Not because Dolly is crying, but because they've got everyone's attention now. He has the same expression of, "It wasn't me." Suddenly from a table, Dolly's friend Christine rushes towards the table where Dolly is. She looks at Siddharth and says,
Hey, what happened? What did you do to her? Did you say something?
before she could say anything further, Dolly interrupts.
Christine, stop it. You don't have to be so protective all the time. Siddharth didn't do anything. वो मुझे वीडियो देख के डैड की याद आ गई थी.
And she cries again in Siddharth's arms.
It's okay.
Christine, who is a bit embarrassed, looks at Siddharth and moves her lips like saying, sorry. Siddharth smiles back and assures her that he understands. Dolly, realizing that she is outdoors, in the arms of a stranger whom she met just few minutes ago, and to top it all, she is crying. She lifts herself up, wipes her tears, looks at Siddharth and says,
Thanks.
Siddharth is a bit confused about the gratification that he just got, but just smiles back because he's learned. Sometimes it's good to take a gratitude humbly. By this time, we see 2 other friends of Dolly who have joined in.
Christine, why don't you guys get your chairs here? I bet you guys don't want to miss these videos. By the way, this is Christine.
Hey.
Hi,
That's
Siddharth.
Shreya.
Hi.
And she's Jasmine.
Siddharth gets up to greet everyone. They all help each other to get chairs and be seated. Then as Dolly realizes that she hasn't introduced Malik to her friends, she tries to make up for it.
Oh, how can I forget? This is Malik Kapra.
Malik. MALICK. Just Malik.
Everybody bursts out laughing as Malik misspells his name. Jasmine finds it very amusing, looks at Malik and says,
How cute.
Acha, you're also pretty.
Malik is happy and kind of in love. Everyone again laughs and then Dolly says,
All right, enough. आज मैं कुछ ज़्यादा ही हंस और रो रही हूँ. इससे पहले कि मुझे गुस्सा आ जाए, let's watch the rest of the videos.
everyone again laughs. And Malik finds a nice point to throw in a line. Malik says,
Baba Gautam.
now everyone almost hits the floor laughing their guts out. And Siddharth, who is also laughing, hits the spacebar to start the video. We zoom into the laptop screen. Scene number 12. Location Pang. Exterior. Characters Siddharth, Gautam, Dolly, Lakshmi, old lady, liftman and crowd. It's a beautiful morning. The sun is bright. It was a cold night, but the rays of the sun are warm and rejuvenating. We see all this from the point of view of Siddharth's camera. He pans towards a table outside the tent where Gautam is enjoying the warm sunlight. Within a few minutes, we see Lakshmi join him with a glass of warm milk. Now we change from Siddharth's camera's point of view to normal camera. Gautam says, कैसी हो तुम?
अच्छा लग रहा है.
मुझे अच्छा लगा ये सुनकर. मैं तुमसे कुछ कहना चाहता हूँ.
मुझे भी कुछ कहना है, पर पहले आप बोल लीजिए.
देखो, सॉरी, मैं अभी तक तुम्हारा नाम नहीं जानता.
जी, लक्ष्मी.
वाह, बहुत अच्छा नाम है. पर लक्ष्मी, मैं चाहता हूँ कि पहले तुम बोलो.
आप मुझे कुछ काम दिलवा देंगे?
मैं यही तो कहना चाहता था. देखो लक्ष्मी, मेरा एक स्पेशल स्कूल है ले के पास. वहाँ बहुत सारे बच्चे आते हैं. क्यों ना तुम वहाँ पर खाना बनाने का जिम्मा उठा लो. लक्ष्मी is very happy. She has tears of happiness in her eyes, but quickly wipes them as though she has promised herself that she will never cry henceforth. Lakshmi says,
जी, धन्यवाद भाई साहब.
Gautam has a smile on his face, as though he is happy that Lakshmi called him a brother. वैसे ये भाई तक तो ठीक है, पर ये साहब थोड़ा अजीब लगता है.
अरे भैया मुबारक हो.
हाँ, सिद्धार्थ, ये कैमरा कब बंद करोगे यार? हमारे ऊपर फिल्म बनाओगे क्या?
ये तो बंद नहीं होगा ब्रो. और ऐसी फुटेज मिलती रही तो शायद मुझे कोई अवार्ड मिल जाए. हाँ?
We come back to Siddharth's camera's point of view. They are ready to leave. We see Gautam hugging the old lady. Gautam, Lakshmi, and the liftman get into a pickup truck. It's like a Mahindra Bolero. Siddharth mounts the camera on his helmet and we see him follow the vehicle. We see a lot of montage shots from Siddharth's camera. Sometimes he's ahead, sometimes parallel to the truck, where we see Gautam, Lakshmi, and liftman wave at the camera.
Hi.
Then we hear Dolly's voiceover.
Hey, Siddharth, what about the special school?
Oh, that you will see now.
No, but what exactly is a special school? Is it for special kids like, handicapped children or something?
Oh, no. It's actually...
By the time he's about to finish, we see a visual of a school. Siddharth's voiceover.
There it is. See for yourself.
We leave the point of view of Siddharth's camera and come to the normal camera. We see a structure which has trees and plants as its boundaries. There's a huge open space before one nears the structure. A huge tree stands almost in the middle of the open space. The walls of the structure are not painted at all, but it has cartoons and weird paintings on its walls which are sprayed with normal mud and sand. There are 3 doors. One seems to go into a sort of a hall, where around 30 to 40 people can fit in. The second entrance is into a mess, which is a sort of a canteen. The third structure is like a huge lodging area with bunk beds and a few tables and chairs, and also some traditional Ladakhi furniture. Nothing seems to be bought. Everything seems to be constructed right there. Siddharth is looking for a space to park his bike around the open yard where we see no sign of anything or anybody. Suddenly, out of nowhere, we hear the shriek of a kid girl who is not more than 4 years. Her name is Sonam. She comes running to where Siddharth is about to park his bike. Sonam. Siddharth is scared out of his wits, as if he's about to fall from his bike, but manages not to. She comes right in front of the bike, turns her back towards the bike and starts talking to someone.
Jaldi, hat jao.
Siddharth is shocked as he cannot see anyone there but a small boulder. By this time, Gautam and Lakshmi have rushed in after saying goodbye to the liftman.
आजा कुछ नहीं हुआ तुम
Siddharth looks at Gautam bewildered. He gestures. Gautam kneels down to where Sonam is and says, "Hey, kya hua, Chochu?" Sonam turns to Gautam and immediately hugs him. Then she points at Siddharth and says,
ये टुटू
"हाँ, क्या हुआ टुटू को?"
टुटू दर ये ब्र
नहीं चोचू, टुट्टू तो ठीक है. वो देखो, वो तो खाना खा रहा है ना? Siddharth looks around but doesn't see any tuttu or whatever it is Gautam is pointing to. He feels Gautam is bonkers. Sonam continues.
टुटू खा
हाँ चोचू, देखो, टुट्टू खाना खा रहा है. वो देखो. Then Gautam gets up with Sonam in his arms. He takes out a chocolate from his pocket and gives it to Sonam. Seeing the chocolate, Sonam's eyes widen up. She is very happy. There is a broad smile on her beautiful face. She says in a very excited and surprised tone,
चौकी
"Yes, chocolate. Aapke liye." Sonam grabs chocolate, gets down from Gautam's arms. She tears the wrapper, takes out one slice and throws it towards Tutu, her imaginary friend. During all this, Siddharth is numb and confused. Gautam looks at him and smiles. Siddharth forces a funny smile. Then Gautam looks at Sonam and speaks as if he is narrating a magical story. "Sonam, पता है ये अंकल कौन है?" Sonam shakes her head in no. ये हर जगह अपनी बाइक चलाते हैं. Sonam's eyes open up again in awe. She comes close to the bike, which is like a mountain compared to her size. Sonam says,
ये ब्र
आप इनसे दोस्ती करोगी? Sonam looks at Siddharth, who is sporting a fake smile as if indicating that he is not very fond of kids. Sonam turns around to Gautam, comes closer to him and whispers in his ears. Sonam says, Gautam smiles and says, नहीं, ये अच्छे हैं. जब आपकी दोस्ती हो जाएगी ना, तो ये आपको बाइक पे घुमाएंगे. है ना अंकल? Siddharth nods yes hesitatingly. Sonam looks at Gautam and says, Gautam turns around to take her when Lakshmi offers to take her.
लाइए.
Okay. सोनम, ये एक और दोस्त है. ये लक्ष्मी दीदी हैं. ये तुम्हें ले जाएंगी, ठीक है? Sonam looks at Lakshmi. Lakshmi has a motherly smile on her face with arms stretched out. Sonam immediately goes into her arms. Lakshmi has tears of happiness in her eyes. Sonam wipes them and says,
रो
नहीं, अब रो नहीं.
लक्ष्मी, आप ना सोनम से नॉर्मल बात कीजिए. तो वो जल्दी ठीक से बोलना सीख जाएगी.
जी.
Lakshmi nods in agreement and says,
सुसु करने चले? चलो.
she leaves. Gautam is very happy that Lakshmi understood him so quickly. He turns towards Siddharth, who now has a camera in his hand. Oh, यार तुम्हारा ये कैमरा.
Dude, ये क्या हुआ अभी?
टुट्टू सोनम का इमेजिनरी फ्रेंड है. सोनम के पेरेंट्स पैंगोंग सो लेक पर अपना रेस्टोरेंट चलाते हैं और इसीलिए उसे यहाँ छोड़ देते हैं.
ओह, मतलब वो शाम तक चली जाएगी ना? देखो, बुरा मत मानना, पर मेरा बच्चों से कुछ खास जमता नहीं है.
वो तो दिखता है सिद्धार्थ. सिद्धार्थ is embarrassed that it is so evident. पर I'm sorry, वो आज शाम को नहीं पर 3 दिन बाद जाएगी क्योंकि रोज आने जाने में काफी पैसे लग जाते हैं.
तो वो इसे अपने साथ क्यों नहीं रखते?
Gautam starts walking towards the structure. Siddharth follows with his camera. ये तो मैंने कभी पूछा नहीं, पर आई गेस उनके पास उन दोनों के अलावा कोई और मदद के लिए है ही नहीं और वो किसी को मदद करने के लिए रख नहीं सकते क्योंकि उसे पैसे देने पड़ेंगे. एंड आई गेस सोनम के यहाँ रहने से उन्हें फटाफट काम करने का मौका मिल जाता है क्योंकि यहाँ का बिजनेस पीरियड सिर्फ 3 या 4 महीने का ही होता है.
तो उनका कोई और नहीं है?
नहीं, सबकी यही हालत है.
एक मिनट. You mean? Oh no. You mean कि यहाँ और भी बच्चे हैं?
Just as he completes his sentence, a kid suddenly comes down, falling in front of his lens. Siddharth falls back, saying,
What the fuck?
Gautam looks back to see what has happened. He sees a kid hanging from a branch of a tree. He quickly helps Siddharth onto his feet. Siddharth is still unstable from the shock, and the kid can't stop laughing. Gautam goes close to the kid, kisses his forehead, and says, शेनम, मैंने कहा है ना, यूं झटके से नीचे मत गिरा करो, वो भी सिंगल मैट्रेस पे. You can get hurt. Shenam says, Sorry. Siddharth is surprised that instead of slapping the bloody scoundrel, Gautam is telling him how to be safe while falling down from a branch of a tree, that too upside down.
Dude, what about me?
Yeah, Shenam, ये हैं सिद्धार्थ अंकल.
What? Don't introduce me. मेरे कहने का मतलब था I could have got hurt.
Gautam is embarrassed. He gives a cheeky smile, looks at Shenam and says, Shenam, मुझे नहीं लगता कि मुझे कुछ और कहने की जरूरत है. Shenam says, I'm sorry uncle, दोबारा नहीं करूंगा. टाइमिंग थोड़ी ऑफ हो गई.
तुम्हारी टाइमिंग के चक्कर में मेरा ऊपर जाने का टाइम आ जाता. तुम्हें हंसी आ रही है? It's not funny, Gautam.
Gautam gestures Shenam to go back up. Shenam climbs back up the rope with the help of his arms. Siddharth is surprised to see the strength of this little boy. He gets this on his camera. He's still annoyed. Siddharth says,
साला बड़े तो बड़े, यहाँ के बच्चे भी डेंजरस है. बाप रे.
Gautam smiles as he takes off his shoes before he enters the lodging area. It is practically empty. Siddharth is still recording all this. He too takes off his shoes before he enters. Suddenly he is interrupted by a very unusual voice and tone. The voice speaks in a very south dialect. Anna says, Excuse me, sir. Siddharth can't believe the tone he just heard. He turns his camera behind to see a tall man of around 6 feet standing with a jug, Chinese kettle, and a few cups made of mud. He smiles politely and says, Anna. Tea, sir. Siddharth is surprised to find a South Indian man who is tall and who, besides his mean looks, is so polite and humble. He says,
Sure.
By this time, Gautam returns from the composite washroom wiping his hands with a towel. He says, Anna, Saukyama? Anna says, Rombu Saukyama, sir. Anna, please ये सर कहना बंद कर दो यार. सर. Anyway, ये हैं सिद्धार्थ और सिद्धार्थ ये हैं अन्ना, हमारे स्कूल के हेड शेफ, हेड केयरटेकर. इन शॉर्ट, इनके बिना यहाँ सब कुछ रुक जाएगा. बाय द वे अन्ना, स्टेंसन का फोन आया? नहीं सर, शायद सिग्नल नहीं होगे नहीं होगा. सर, अगर आए तो मुझे बताना. अच्छा, अब चाय दे दीजिए प्लीज. सर. As he starts to pour the tea, Siddharth approaches Gautam, who is now sitting on a gadda on the floor. Siddharth sits almost opposite to him. Siddharth says,
Dude, get ready for at least 1 million questions.
Shoot.
सबसे पहले तो वो बेताल कौन था?
बेताल?
अरे वही जो पेड़ से उल्टा लटका हुआ था.
ओह, जिसने तुम्हें डरा दिया था?
Very funny.
वो सोनम का कजन ब्रदर शेनम था.
Don't tell me उसके पेरेंट्स का भी पैंगोंग सो में.
Before he can complete, Gautam says, his parents are no more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anna keeps 2 cups of tea in the tray with some biscuits and leaves.
तो क्या तुमने उसे अडॉप्ट कर लिया है?
Actually, पता नहीं. शेनम का बड़ा भाई स्टेंसन स्कूल की बस चलाता है. और वो भी यहीं रहता है। वेल, अगर एडॉप्शन की बात आती है तो मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि हम सब ने एक दूसरे को अडॉप्ट कर लिया है।
ओके इसलिए सोनम यहाँ पर इतनी कंफर्टेबल है। 2 कजिन्स और एक सांता क्लॉज।
सांता क्लॉज?
तुम चौकी देने वाला सांता क्लॉज। अच्छा गौतम, मुझे बताओ यार, व्हाई डू यू एनकरेज सोनम और इमेजिनरी फ्रेंड थिंगी? उसके साइकोलॉजी पर असर पड़ सकता है ना?
आई लाइक योर कंसर्न, पर जरा सोच कर देखो, हम या तो अपने बच्चों को कोई मूर्ति या कोई फोटो या कोई तावीज पहनाकर ये कह देते हैं ये तुम्हारी रक्षा करेगी, तो क्या हम तब उनकी साइकोलॉजी के साथ खेल नहीं रहे? आई मीन, कोई भी ऑब्जेक्टिव चीज से हम उनको बहलाते हैं। सोनम के माँ बाप के पास एक बड़े से टेडी बेयर के लिए पैसे नहीं है, तो वो क्या करें? अगर उसे एक इमेजिनरी डॉगी से बात करके अच्छा लगता है तो इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता। व्हेन शी ग्रोज अप शी विल गिव अप दिस हैबिट। जैसे सारे बच्चे अपने खिलौने गिव अप कर देते हैं, उनके पेरेंट्स उनके खिलौनों को किसी अनाथालय में दे देते हैं या ज्यादा से ज्यादा एक संदूक में लॉक कर देते हैं। और फिर जब बच्चे बड़े हो जाते हैं और अगर कभी वो संदूक खोलते हैं तो उन्हें वो दिन याद आते हैं और उनमें से कुछ बहुत रोते हैं और कुछ अपने खिलौनों को अपने बच्चों को दे देते हैं। सो मेरे हिसाब से इट्स ओके फॉर नाउ।
पता है, तुम्हारे जवाब बड़े वियर्ड हैं। कभी कभी मुझे अजीब लगते हैं, पर सच कहूं तो ये गलत तो हरगिज नहीं है, पर ये
लक्ष्मी स्पीक्स विद अ स्लीपिंग सोनम इन हर आर्म्स। लक्ष्मी सेज,
अलग हैं।
एग्जैक्टली, अलग इज द वर्ड।
अरे वाह लक्ष्मी, आज से पहले यहाँ पर सोनम मेरे सुलाए बिना कभी नहीं सोई और आज आपने कुछ ही मिनटों में इसे सुला दिया। आई एम इम्प्रेस्ड। अब मेरा मतलब है कि मैं
थैंक यू भैया।
वाह, आपको इंग्लिश आती है?
जी, मैं 10th क्लास तक पढ़ी हूँ। 5th स्टैंडर्ड के बाद हमें इंग्लिश भी थी।
वाह, सारे रास्ते तो हम चुप रहे, कुछ पूछने का मौका ही नहीं मिला। एनीवे, आओ बैठो।
नहीं भैया, मैं जाकर अन्ना भैया की खाना बनाने में मदद करती हूँ।
हाउ क्यूट लक्ष्मी। अन्ना का मतलब ही भाई होता है, अन्ना के आगे भाई लगाने की जरूरत नहीं है।
ओह, मुझे पता नहीं था, पर क्योंकि आपको ये क्यूट लगता है तो मैं अब से उन्हें अन्ना भैया कह के ही पुकारूंगी।
They all laugh. Then Siddharth continues asking Gautam his questions. Gautam is sipping the tea and also offers a cup to Siddharth.
But dude, ये बताओ, तुम उस बेताल को ऐसे अजीब चीजें क्यों करने देते हो? I mean, he can seriously get hurt or rather hurt someone.
देखो सिद्धार्थ, तुम रामायण के बारे में तो जानते ही होगे ना। चाहे विश्वास करो या ना करो, राम जी जब छोटे थे तो अपने भाइयों के साथ 9 या 10 साल की उम्र में रणनीति सीख रहे थे, और वो भी असली वेपन से। तो क्या वो बच्चे नहीं थे? अब तुम कहोगे अरे वो तो भगवान थे। अच्छा वो छोड़ो, आज भी ऐसे कई कबीले हैं जो अपने 4-5 साल के बच्चों के हाथ में शार्प नाइफ्स देते थे ताकि वो अपने लिए लकड़ी से तीर कमान बना सके। अरे और वो सब छोड़ो, आज हमारे शहर में रहने वाले बच्चे PSP पे जो गेम्स खेलते हैं उनमें कितना वायलेंस होता है। उनके कैरेक्टर्स के नाम सुन के मैं हैरान हो जाता हूँ। डेथ लॉर्ड, डेथ किंग, एटसेट्रा एटसेट्रा। मुझे किसी ने यहाँ तक बताया कि आजकल कुछ साइट्स पर आप होम सोप से बॉम्ब बना सकते हैं। तो क्या लगता है तुम्हें सिद्धार्थ, अगर हम अपने बच्चों को अपने घर में रोक लेंगे तो क्या वो कहीं और ये चीजें नहीं सीखेंगे? इसलिए सिद्धार्थ, इट्स बेटर कि हम अपने बच्चों के साथ रहें जब भी वो कोई ऐसी गेम्स या एक्टिविटीज कर रहे हो, ताकि हम उन्हें उनके फायदे और नुकसान दोनों बता सकें। यू नो, वी नीड टू बी फ्रेंड्स टू आवर किड्स rather than being bossy parents. Rather, we need friends in school because for teachers, there's Google. There is pin drop silence and then Siddharth claps. We shift into Siddharth's camera now. The video is shaking as Siddharth is clapping. Then the clapping sound multiplies and the screen freezes. Interval. Scene number 13. Location Mumbai, cafe, exterior, day. Characters Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Christine, Jasmine, Shreya, and crowd. We zoom out from the laptop screen to the cafe. There are almost 20 people gathered around to watch the videos. Everyone is clapping. They're awestruck by what they have seen and heard. Dolly, wiping her tears.
Wow.
Dolly hugs Siddharth, and Siddharth puts his arm around her hesitatingly and pats her on her back, like a friend would do. On seeing this, everyone says, Dolly realizes what's going on and lets Siddharth go with a jerk and sits down shyly.
Doll? What was that?
Shut up, Chris.
Ooh, shut up, huh?
Christine smiles too. Then suddenly she notices Jasmine and Malik sitting really close to each other with their pinky fingers wrapped around each other. Jasmine notices this and instead of letting go, she holds Malik's hand tightly. Malik shouts in pain. Everyone turns to Malik and he changes his expression from pain to a sheepish smile. Everyone bursts out laughing. Then a man from the crowd says, "Hey bro, can we watch the rest of the video?"
Yeah, sure.
Siddharth presses the space bar and the video begins with the same single clap sound. Scene number 14, Ladakh, interior, day, characters Siddharth and Gautam. We open with the point of view of Siddharth's shaking video cause he is clapping. And we quickly change over to the normal camera. Gautam says, "Come on यार."
नहीं dude, as I said, तुम्हारे answers अलग होते हैं, उनमें point है. But what was that Google teaches? What we need to Google? What was that? नहीं, what was it? अरे बताओ यार.
Golden words are not to be repeated, my friend.
Yeah, right.
अच्छा, अन्ना भाई की बनाई हुई चाय तो पी लो.
अन्ना भाई. अच्छा dude, ये सब क्या है? I mean, I can see, मैं चाहे कितना भी कमीना क्यों ना हूं, but I can see one thing very clearly. You do this without any expectation. Why?
Now Siddharth places his video camera in a spot to accommodate himself in the frame. But we are still on the normal camera. Siddharth,
You did not know me. But yet you got down from the bus in the middle of nowhere to help me? And I'm such an ungrateful man. After you fixed my bike, मैं वहां से अकेले निकल गया. यार तब भी तुमने पीछे से आवाज नहीं लगाकर बुलाया कि मुझे तो ले चलो. I mean, why? What is all this? You have other people's kids living with you while they are out making money. Why? You brought in a lady whom you don't know, made her your sister. Now I assume वो तुम्हारे साथ यहीं रहेंगी. Gautam, who's going to pay for all this? I mean, yeah, very important question. Who pays for all this? You are a monk. I mean, Gautam, at least that's what you look like to me. You don't earn. Why do you do this, my friend? Why?
happiness.
What?
Happiness?
Bullshit.
Not really.
Dude, you live in a place which has one of the harshest climates on this planet. People living here only have business window of 4 to 5 months max. वो खुद के लिए कमा ले बहुत बड़ी बात है. And you, who doesn't earn a penny, supports the kids of these people and you say you do it for happiness? What happiness? What are you getting out of this?
अच्छा सिद्धार्थ, तुम्हारे लिए happiness क्या है?
What do you mean?
I mean, what makes you happy?
Money? हाँ, money.
Okay. How much money will you take along when you die?
Seriously? Come on. That's such a lame example, Gautam.
Okay. Let me put it this way. Everybody experiences happiness in their own special way.
You mean you like taking care of other people's shit and that makes you happy?
Actually, someone does take care of that at this place.
Huh? What?
Yeah. We have someone here who finds happiness in cleaning these composite toilets.
Dude, you gotta be kidding me.
No, I'm not. Come, let me show you. Siddharth is a bit hesitant but follows Gautam anyway. Gautam takes him to the composite toilets, which all of them use. He opens the door, but before he could do that, Siddharth puts his hand around his nose so that he can't smell anything. Gautam looks at him, smiles and says, "घबराओ मत, ये toilet stink नहीं करते." Siddharth takes off his hand and takes a small breath in hesitatingly. He is surprised that there is no bad odor.
Strange. The only smell I'm getting is of dried leaves and mud.
Exactly. That's what it is. Gautam shows him the commode. It is a very strange looking wooden structure. It is more like a table, but instead of legs, its base is a brick structure. The wooden plank has a hole almost in the middle of it. It has a lid that covers the hole. There is a small wooden basket with mud and dried leaves mixed together. Well, we sit on this plank. This is self-explanatory. जब potty हो जाती है, we do not use water. Instead, we use tissue paper to wipe and then we throw this mud and dried leaves mixture to cover it up. And then shut it with this lid. चलो, अब मैं तुम्हें दिखाता हूँ कि ये सब कहाँ जाता है.
यार गौतम, is it necessary?
Of course. Don't you want to understand happiness?
Oh man, this happiness is a shitty business, I'm telling you. What? I mean it.
Now they reach the back area of the structure. Gautam starts speaking 5 to 6 feet before they arrive at the collection area. Gautam says, pointing to the collection area,
यहीं सब कुछ इकट्ठा होता है.
there is a small trench that is dug around 2 feet deep. That trench is covered by a sack. Gautam lifts the sack, and as he does that, Siddharth reacts.
Dude! Damn it!
Why didn't you warn me? इसमें से इतनी गंदी बदबू आ रही है।
क्योंकि मैं चाहता था कि तुम इसे एक्सपीरियंस करो।
This is too much यार।
ये बास्केट देख रहे हो? इसी को वो इंसान यहाँ से ले जाकर वहां फेंक कर आता है। उस आदमी का नाम जानना चाहोगे?
If you insist।
अन्ना।
हाँ? यहाँ एक और अन्ना है क्या?
Gotham gives him that look. How stupid. Siddharth is shocked. Siddharth says,
अन्ना? यानी अन्ना भैया? वही अन्ना जो यहाँ का हेड शेफ है, जिसके हाथों की बनी चाय हमने अभी अभी पी है।
Gotham just keeps looking.
Dude यार, this is not funny. If it is a joke, really ये बहुत गंदा जोक था यार।
क्यों? क्या हुआ? कट्टे की चाय भी तो पीते हो। उसको कभी यहाँ वहाँ हाथ लगाकर चाय बनाते हुए देखा है? By the way, वो जो ढेर दिख रहा है ना, उसे खाद बनाकर हम यहाँ सब्जियां भी उगाते हैं।
You mean जिससे अभी हमारे लिए लंच बनेगा?
Yes.
Dude, तुम्हारे कहने का मतलब है you eat vegetables grown from your own shit?
Siddharth, at least it's ours. You eat vegetables grown from other people's shit.
What?
Yes.
हाँ?
क्या कभी लोकल ट्रेन में ट्रैवल नहीं किया है? वहाँ लोगों को ट्रैक्स के पास लोटे के साथ देखा नहीं है?
Oh shit.
तो वहाँ के छोटे छोटे खेत भी देखे होंगे।
नहीं प्लीज बस करो यार। लेकिन हम वहाँ से सब्जी नहीं खरीदते।
तुम्हें देखकर लगता भी नहीं कि तुमने कभी सब्जियां खरीदी होंगी।
कभी जरूरत ही नहीं पड़ी। मॉम बाइक को भेजती है।
अच्छा, एंड वो सस्ती सब्जी कहाँ से लाती है?
ओह गॉड, मैं लोगों की टट्टी वाली सब्जी खा के जवान हुआ हूँ। तुम्हें हंसी आ रही है यार?
Chill, Siddharth. It's not exactly how it looks like. There are loads of procedures that happen before this mixture is turned into a khad.
That doesn't change a thing, man. I feel like taking a bath inside out. पर अब तो बहुत देर हो चुकी है ना?
Okay, अन्ना ग्लव्स डालकर ये सब काम करते हैं और ये सब वो रात को करते हैं, जिसके बाद वो एक फुल बॉडी बाथ लेते हैं और उसके बाद ही सोने जाते हैं।
पर वो ये सब करते क्यों हैं?
Happiness.
I still don't get it.
Gotham starts walking now. जब रोज सुबह टॉयलेट साफ मिलता है ना, तो बच्चे अच्छा फील करते हैं और इंटर्न अन्ना को भी अच्छा लगता है। इसीलिए
बस इसीलिए
हाँ? By this time, they reach a place where there are a few tables and chairs laid out under a canopy. Gotham sits and Siddharth follows.
Okay. एक तो वो काला है, ऊपर से वो अपने काले काले हाथों से पॉटी साफ करता है? और उन्हीं काले काले हाथों से वो खाना बनाएगा और वो शिटी खाना मेरे।
While Siddharth is making fun of Anna, Gotham is getting irritated. His anger is building up, and before Siddharth can complete his next line, Gotham bursts out.
नहीं अच्छा लगता तो you can leave. You can take all the shit from the world and digest it. But you have a problem eating food offered by a man who cleans your shit. I pity people like you who don't have the balls to clean their own shit, but point fingers at others.
Siddharth has kept his camera rolling all this time. Gotham breaks down. Siddharth understands that he has taken this shit thing way too far. Gotham is hiding his face and crying. By this time, Anna, Lakshmi, Shenam and Sonam have all reached the scene, but they seem confused about what has happened. Sonam approaches Gotham. She hugs Gotham's head and says,
Rara, nahi.
Now we have the point of view of Siddharth's camera. At hearing this, Gotham wipes his tears before getting up and hugs Sonam tightly. Screen freezes. Scene number 15. Location Mumbai, cafe, exterior, day. Characters Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Christine, Jasmine and crowd. We zoom out. Siddharth turns around from the laptop to find the entire crowd looking at him. They are disgusted. Siddharth feels strange that these strangers are looking at him. Man 1. Dude, you're such a racist man. Man 2. That too आजकल के ज़माने में. Not cool, yeah.
Hey, guys, chill. Siddharth, are there more videos?
Siddharth nods yes.
Well then, let's see them. And by the way, हम यहाँ अपनी मर्जी से सिद्धार्थ के पर्सनल वीडियोस देख रहे हैं. He didn't ask us to. And वैसे भी अपना पॉजिटिव साइड तो सब दिखाते हैं. But it takes guts to show your own negative side.
Everybody agrees. Dolly looks at Siddharth and Siddharth has an expression of gratitude towards Dolly for standing up for him.
चलो, let's watch ahead.
Siddharth presses the pause button and we zoom into the screen. Scene 16. Location Ladakh, school, exterior, day. Characters Gautam, Siddharth, Sonam, Lakshmi, Anna, Shenam. We unfreeze from the point Gautam is hugging Sonam and immediately switch to the normal camera. Gautam lets Sonam go and says, देखो सोनम, अब मैं नहीं रो रहा हूं ना, जाओ आप खेलो. Sonam quickly runs towards Lakshmi, who takes her away. Anna and Shenam are left. Anna says, सर स्टेंसन कॉल किया, वो 20 मिनट में इधर पहुंच जाएगा बोला. अच्छी बात है अन्ना. खाना रेडी है? सर. ठीक है, आप लगाइए, हम आते हैं. Anna leaves. Gautam calls Shenam.
Shenam?
Shenam comes to him. Gautam puts his hand in his pocket and hands over a bundle of 500 rupee notes. Shenam looks at the money and happily runs inside the lodging area. Gautam looks at Siddharth and says, I'm sorry.
नहीं यार, सॉरी तो मुझे बोलना चाहिए. I stretched the joke a bit too far, I guess. But I'm surprised to see this fire in you, man.
Everybody has this fire inside. Some wise ones learn the art to control it. And some like me are still learning.
I don't know if it's any of my business, but I don't think giving a kid a bundle of 500 rupee notes is a good idea. No, seriously. I mean, why did you do that?
Let me clear your doubt. We have 16 students in the school, all of them different age group. The youngest is 6 and the eldest is 17. One by one, they will eventually leave to do their own bit in the world. So we came up with a plan to give these kids something that they can use in whatever they want to do. I don't know whether you have noticed, but लॉजिंग रूम में एक शेल्फ पर बहुत सारी मिट्टी की पिगी बैंक्स पड़ी हैं. देखी हैं तुमने?
Kind of.
कोई बात नहीं. We have one for each kid. Every week we put some money in them, so that when the time comes, we can give that money to them as a gift to help them to do whatever they want to do when they venture out into the world. मेरे ख्याल से every one of them should possess at least 10 lakhs each.
Wow, that's a good amount of money. पर गौतम, अगर वो ये पैसा गलत चीजों के लिए इस्तेमाल करेंगे तो? I mean, you won't be there to see what they have done with it, right?
You know, सिद्धार्थ, हमारे कई ग्रंथ कहते हैं एक बच्चे को आप एक समय तक ही संस्कार दे सकते हैं. अगर आपने उस समय का सही उपयोग किया और अपने बच्चों को सही मार्गदर्शन दिया तो वो अपना धर्म निभाएंगे. अब जब वो बड़े हो जाते हैं और उनकी खुद की बुद्धि इस्तेमाल करने के योग्य हो जाते हैं, तब आपका दखल देने का कोई हक नहीं होता. हाँ, लेकिन अगर वो आपसे आपका सजेशन या एडवाइस मांगे तो आपको देना चाहिए. Shenam comes running back to Gautam with a मिट्टी वाला piggy bank. He stands in front of Gautam, gesturing him to put some money into that. Gautam shakes his head. No. Shenam makes a crying face. Gautam is adamant. Shenam sits down on the ground. Shenam says, आप नहीं दोगे तो मैं यहीं बैठा रहूंगा. Gautam sees that he is creating a scene, so gives in to the situation and takes out a 100 rupee note and tries to put it in the piggy bank. Shenam pulls the piggy bank away, saying, 500. Shenam, अभी नहीं. Next time. अभी इतना ही ले लो, ठीक है? Please. अब हमेशा यही कहते हैं. Shenam gets the piggy bank ahead so that Gautam can put the money. After Gautam has done that, Shenam leaves. Gautam keeps looking at Shenam with a smile. When he turns towards Siddharth, he sees Siddharth has an expression of, what is that? Gautam says, फिर कभी बताऊंगा. Siddharth gets up from the chair and sits on the ground and says,
नहीं, जब तक नहीं बताओगे तब तक मैं यहीं बैठा रहूंगा.
अच्छा ठीक है, बताता हूँ. ओके? वो पिगी बैंक मेरी थी. इन बच्चों ने वो शुरू कर दी ये कहकर कि मेरे पास भी तो कोई सिक्योरिटी होनी चाहिए. Siddharth is impressed. Just then Anna comes. Anna says, Sir, खाना ready. Siddharth looks at Gautam, who is already looking at Siddharth, and they both burst out laughing. Anna has no clue, and he says, Sir, कोई जोक हुआ?
नहीं अन्ना भैया, चलिए खाना खाते हैं.
But they continue laughing. We switch to Siddharth's video camera, and after a few seconds, freeze frame. Scene number 17. Location Mumbai, cafe, exterior, evening. Characters Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Christine, Jasmine, Shreya, and crowd. We zoom out of the laptop screen. We see almost everyone has a smile on their faces. Some of the crowd says bye and leaves. Christine says,
Dolly, it's almost 7, babe. चलो चलते हैं.
Dolly is enjoying the video so much that she doesn't want to leave.
Chris, actually अगर तुम जाना चाहती हो तो तुम जाओ. मुझे सारे वीडियोस देखने हैं.
Christine is taken aback by the blunt reply. She asks Jasmine, who is sitting holding Malik's hand.
जैस्मिन चलें?
नहीं क्रिस, तुम जाओ, मुझे यहाँ पर अच्छा लग रहा है.
ओके, सूट योरसेल्फ. श्रेया चलो मैं तुम्हें ड्रॉप कर देती हूँ.
Okay.
Christine and Shreya say bye and leave.
Bye.
Now there are only 4 of them.
I hope you didn't mind, Chris. वो मुझे लेके थोड़ी सी possessive है.
Hey, no sweat.
Cool. तो I'm dying to see the special kids.
Actually, the school is special and the kids are extraordinary.
Okay, तो दिखाओ ना.
ठीक है बाबा.
Siddharth presses the pause button and we zoom into the laptop screen. Scene number 18. Location Ladakh, school, exterior day. Characters Gautam, Siddharth, Sonam, Lakshmi, Anna, Shyam and kids. We see a bus from the point of view of Siddharth's camera and we quickly come to the normal camera. Some kids come down from the bus. But instead of the usual noise kids make, this bunch is quite different. They get down easily without making much noise. Some of them are still reading a book, some of them clicking pictures with an expensive SLR. One of them is holding a baby in his arms. There are 3 girls, all of them different age group. One of the boys comes running out and dashes straight for the bike standing in the open space. He's very excited to see the bike. Siddharth, who is recording all this, is a bit concerned about this kid touching the bike as he seems only 14 or 15 years old. Gautam says, "Don't worry. He won't harm your bike. He's a bike lover."
Dude, this is a bullet. And he's just... how old is he?
14. Rossi?
His name is Rossi?
No. His parents named him Roshan, but his interest in bikes earned him this title.
Oh, is he that good?
Rossi says, "Hey Gautam, वो बाइक किसकी है?"
मेरी.
Hi, I'm Rossi and I see आपको क्लासिक बहुत पसंद है. I guess आप कहीं गिरे थे. Your oil cap is loose, but don't worry, मैंने टाइट कर दिया है. थोड़ा सा ऑयल लीक हुआ है, but I must say, you've maintained your bike pretty well, huh? Siddharth is speechless with the remarks of the 14-year-old. Siddharth says,
Have you ever rode a bullet?
Yeah, just twice. एक बार एक थंडरबर्ड और दूसरी बार क्लासिक. हाँ, क्लासिक विंस हैंड्स डाउन या. इट्स अ ग्रेट मशीन. आपके पास तो डिस्क ब्रेक और सेल्फ स्टार्ट भी है. वाओ, 5S चलाने का मजा ही अलग होगा ना. Awesome pickup. वाओ यार. Siddharth is even more impressed now.
Yeah. Would you like to ride it?
Gautam is impressed that Siddharth has started trusting Rossi in just 5 minutes. Rossi brings his palms down towards Siddharth, gesturing for the keys. Siddharth drops the keys in his palms. Rossi turns around, reaches the bike, sits on the bike, takes off the side stand, puts the keys in, turns the ignition button on and presses the clutch before pressing the start button. The bullet rolls. He puts the first gear and off he goes.
ये वापस तो आएगा ना?
घबरा मत.
अरे तुम हंस रहे हो यार.
We see different shots of Rossi riding the bike like a pro. He seems to enjoy every moment of it. After around 5 minutes, he returns, brings the bike at the same place where it was, turns off the ignition button, puts the bike on side stand, takes out the keys and hands them over to Siddharth and says, "It desperately needs a servicing, huh? Tap it से आवाज आ रही है. And just a suggestion, never keep your petrol on while you leave the bike standing for more than 15 minutes. Petrol overflow हो जाता है और फिर bike start करने में problem होती है, especially in Ladakh."
Huh? How do you know all this?
Google. Then Rossi shows Siddharth his fist, which is a biker's way to greet. Siddharth knows what it means and he touches Rossi's fist with his. Rossi says, "Hey, thanks for the ride, huh? Maza aaya. See you around."
Ditto.
Anna! Khana! And Rossi runs into the canteen area. Siddharth is still awestruck. He has never seen a boy ride a bullet like this. He smiles at Gautam. We switch to Siddharth's camera. We see Gautam escort him into the canteen as if to introduce him to the kids. The frame freezes. Scene number 19. Location Mumbai, cafe, exterior evening. Character Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Jasmine, crowd. We zoom out of the laptop. Malik says,
अबे साले, मुझे अभी तक अपनी बाइक को हाथ लगाने तक नहीं दी और उस बच्चे को खुद पूछ रहा है, Would you like to ride it?
अच्छा मलिक मुझे बता.
हाँ.
मेरे बुलेट में कितने गियर्स हैं?
अब इतनी बड़ी बाइक है तो 6-7 होंगे. और
इसीलिए मैंने कभी तुझे अपनी बाइक नहीं दी. समझा?
अच्छा, क्या सारे बच्चे बाइक चलाते हैं?
नहीं जैस्मिन, सब अपने अपने तरीके से अलग थे. कोई पेंटर था तो कोई एस्ट्रोनॉट बनना चाहती थी, कोई फिल्म मेकर तो कोई just wanted to be like Gautam.
तो फिर हमें भी उन बच्चों से मिलवाओ ना.
Siddharth smiles and presses the pause button. We zoom into the laptop screen. Scene number 20. Location Ladakh, school, exterior evening. Characters Gautam, Siddharth, Sonam, Lakshmi, Anna, Shenam, Rossi and kids. We see montages of kids showing Siddharth their stuff. He is recording everything while he is interacting with them. One of the kids who wants to be a filmmaker takes his camera and now he is shooting all this. It is almost 8 p.m. Everybody is in the hall where they are watching Siddharth's footage of whatever he has shot so far. We can see the kids laugh at some scenes, and at some scenes they are watching with full concentration. Then we see them disperse. Now the camera is back with Siddharth. Almost all the kids are sleeping, except for 3. It is night. The moonlight is the only source of light now. Siddharth switches to the camera's night mode. He sees one girl on the roof of the structure with a telescope. She's the one who wants to be an astronaut. There's another kid with a Nikon D60 SLR camera. He's doing some night photography. And there's another kid who is just sitting under the tree in the middle of the yard and meditating, wearing only his shorts. Siddharth is concerned that the kid will get sick as the climate is cold. He turns to Gautam and says,
Gautam, why don't you...
Before he can finish, Gautam gestures him to speak softly.
Sorry. Dude, इसे कुछ कपड़े पहनाओ, ये बीमार पड़ जाएगा.
Siddharth, do you know there are monasteries here which make the monks stand naked the whole night? वो भी कहाँ? Near the river bank, so that they can learn how to control their body temperature. And to top that, they wet their clothes and hang them on their bodies. And after some time you can see fumes coming from the clothes. ये भी एक monastery में था. Didn't like the rules of meditating only when the teacher told him. So he ran back to his parents. And then they brought him here.
But there should be rules, isn't it?
Okay, Siddharth. I will now tell you certain things which might open your mind to a different kind of living. But I would request you to turn your camera off, please.
अरे यार.
Siddharth hesitates, but he is too keen to learn from this man, and so he turns it off. As the camera is turned off, and the scene ends. Scene number 21, Mumbai, cafe, exterior, evening. Characters, Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Jasmine, crowd. Now we see the 4 of them.
Hey, this is not fair. हमें भी बताओ ना what he told you.
I'm sorry, I can't. I promise Gautam that I shall share that information with someone who is worthy of it.
Yeah.
How rude. You mean we aren't?
No, don't take me wrong. But the fact is that you shouldn't teach a kid the syllabus of 8th grade if he or she is in 3rd grade. उसकी समझ में नहीं आएगा ना.
हाँ भाई हाँ. बाबा गौतम के साथ 4 दिन क्या बिता लिए? अपने आप को डॉक्टर समझ रहा है तू?
4 दिन नहीं, only less than 48 hours. और डॉक्टर का तो पता नहीं, पर अब मुझे अपने आप को समझना है.
हाँ ठीक है.
तो हम कब अपने आप को समझेंगे? या हमें कौन वो राह दिखाएगा?
तुम खुद जाओ, एक बार लाइफ में एकदम अकेले ट्रैवल करो और तुम खुद समझ जाओगे.
You mean my own experiences teach me how to know myself?
Bingo, that's what I meant to say. You're a fast learner. मैं तो कहता हूँ कल ही अपना बैकपैक तैयार करो and leave for a place you have no clue about. कहाँ रहना है नहीं पता, क्या खाओगी नहीं पता, रास्ते नहीं पता, और तुम्हें
हाँ बस आगे जाते जाओ और आगे जाके घूम जाओ. अरे मेरे भाई, क्या सलाह दे रहा है तू?
नहीं मलिक, सिद्धार्थ इज राइट. मुझे ऐसी ही किसी ट्रिप की जरूरत है. I want to know myself.
डॉली, अगर तुम चाहो तो मैं तुम्हारे साथ चल सकती हूँ.
नहीं जैस, अगर मुझे खुद को पाना है तो I have to do this alone. अपने आप से ही सवाल पूछो और अपने आप से ही जवाब भी.
Wow, I'm so glad you got it so quickly. Gautam was so right when he told me everyone learns in their own special way. The Buddha said, don't blindly follow what I preach. Believe only by your own experiences. Oops, that's one of the things that Gautam told me.
मैं भी लद्दाख जाऊंगी. I want to meet Gautam.
Hey, if you're lucky, वो शायद आज यहाँ आएगा.
अच्छा?
I had a word with him a week ago.
Oh.
He told me he would pay a visit to Mumbai one of these days. I had informed one of his kids on Facebook that I would be here this evening.
Wow! But how is that possible?
कुछ ऐसा हुआ था जिसकी वजह से वो शायद आएगा.
क्या
हुआ था?
पता नहीं मुझे आप लोगों को वो फुटेज दिखाना चाहिए या नहीं.
ए चलना.
Oh, come on, Siddharth. This is too much, यार. अभी तुमने कहा ना कि I'm a fast learner. तो क्या पता मैं उससे कुछ सीख पाऊँ?
हाँ.
Okay, but there is not much visual. ज़्यादातर ऑडियो है.
हाँ. चलेगा.
Oh, doesn't matter. बस प्ले करो ना.
हाँ, प्ले करो. कम से कम बाबा गौतम की आवाज ही सुन लेंगे.
Everybody laughs.
Too much, यार.
We zoom into the laptop screen. Scene number 22. Ladakh School Interior Day. Characters Gautam, Siddharth, Lakshmi, Spriha. We zoom out and we have Siddharth's camera view. We switch from that to the normal camera. It is early in the morning around 8:30 a.m. Siddharth and Gautam are sitting in the hall and having a nice conversation while having a warm cup of tea. Siddharth.
So you mean to say that the source of every great river is a small glacier?
Gautam. Wow. You're becoming good with words yourself, huh? Siddharth and Gautam laugh a bit. Suddenly, Lakshmi enters. Lakshmi says,
गौतम भैया, आपसे कोई लड़की मिलने आई है।
इतनी सुबह? कौन है?
वो अपना नाम क्या हाँ सुप्रिया बता रही है।
Gautam's face changes, as if this name rings a bell. क्या यही उसका नाम है?
वो
By this time, Spriha is already at the door and she says, before Lakshmi can speak,
Spriha.
Gautam can't believe what he's seeing.
ओह हाँ, सॉरी, स्प्रिया।
Gautam immediately gets up with a numb expression. He does not know what to do. Both Spriya and Gautam keep staring at each other for some time. Siddharth is surprised at all this. Lakshmi leaves. Suddenly, Spriya runs towards Gautam and hugs him. She bursts out into tears. Gautam doesn't hug her back, just lets her hug him. He looks at Siddharth, who understands that they would like to be alone. Then Siddharth leaves.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Please forgive me. I'm sorry.
Gautam pats her on her back and starts to part from her. Spriya lets go slowly, wiping her tears.
I'm sorry. You went away without a word. I didn't even get a chance to explain myself. I didn't know where you were.
Before she could complete, Gautam, who's a bit annoyed, says, "You had a chance, but you never took my calls."
I was angry with you.
Only because I couldn't take you on a bike trip to Ladakh? I told you it was a very tough and dangerous trip. I couldn't afford to hurt you.
But I was ready.
But it was just a matter of 2 weeks. I would have been back. But you didn't even reply to any of my calls. Neither did you come to see me off.
I couldn't see you go.
I wasn't going forever.
You could have, judging by the danger involved on the trip.
Gautam doesn't say a word after that. Spriya says,
Listen, my motive to come and see you here is not to open the past and hurt both of us. मैं यहाँ तुमसे माफी मांगने आई हूँ. I'm sorry for what happened. I was very angry, wanted my space. I'm really sorry for your mom. She was a wonderful lady. I can't forget myself for not calling her even once after you left.
How did you find me?
I had tried 2 years ago to find you when I got a hint that you were in Ladakh. Spent 2 weeks searching for you, but couldn't find you. फिर मैंने इंटरनेट पर सर्च करना शुरू किया, पर तुमने अपने सारे सोशल नेटवर्क्स अकाउंट बंद कर दिए थे. कुछ 2 हफ्ते पहले मैंने तुम जैसे दिखने वाले आदमी की पिक देखी, और वो भी FB पे. I wasn't sure, so I sent a friend request to the teenager जिसकी वो पिक थी. He accepted. Then I saw a few more of your group pics with some kids. Through that guy, I reached you.
What's his name?
He has asked me to keep it a secret.
क्या वो हमारे बारे में जानता है?
Not everything. He just knows we were good friends. Listen, मैं यहाँ तुमसे माफी मांगने आई हूँ. क्या तुम मुझे माफ कर दोगे, प्लीज?
मुझे नहीं पता, पर हाँ, मैं बस इतना कह सकता हूँ कि अब मैं तुमसे नाराज नहीं हूँ.
थैंक्स.
तो अब क्या?
पता नहीं.
तुम चाहो तो.
I'm married. He's a great guy. Supported me throughout the time when I was looking for you. He proposed me a year ago, and I said yes.
Businessman है?
नहीं, ad filmmaker है. He's the reason that I could make it here today.
वो भी आया है?
नहीं. In fact, आज शाम की मेरी वापसी की फ्लाइट है. He's shooting in Delhi. मैं उसके पास आज रात तक पहुंच जाऊंगी.
Seems like a very nice guy.
एक आखिरी चीज पूछनी है. गौतम, can I kiss you?
At this, we cut to Siddharth's camera's point of view. We see the camera is facing the wall as if Siddharth is trying to listen to the conversation without worrying where the camera is. Suddenly, Spriya comes out, wiping her tears. As she comes out, Siddharth straightens his act as if nothing happened and he's filming nature. She smiles and starts walking towards a car standing outside the structure. Siddharth now starts filming her walk towards the car. She turns back. Suddenly, Siddharth feels that he has company. Gautam is outside looking at Spriha leave. She waves at him, but Gautam doesn't wave back. Spriha sits in the car and the car zooms off. Suddenly, a teenager comes running and says, "वो चली गई क्या?" Siddharth's camera is still rolling, and now it is obvious who gave Spriha the information about Gautam. Teenager says, "Damn it, yeah. She promised she would meet me before she leaves. ये लड़कियां ना, they all are just use and throw." The teenager starts walking back to the lodging area. Gautam turns back from the teenager to Siddharth, who is still filming. Gautam gestures a what, and Siddharth turns off his camera. As soon as that happens, we again hear a
यार क्या यार.
Scene number 23. Location Mumbai, cafe, exterior, evening. Characters Siddharth, Malik, Dolly, Jasmine, Christine, Shreya, and crowd. When we open the frame, we see Christine and Shreya back. There are a couple of onlookers also. Jasmine and Malik together. Jasmine and Malik.
फिर क्या हुआ?
बस थोड़ी देर के बाद मैं भी निकल आया.
अबे तेरे बारे में नहीं पूछ रहा हूँ मैं. क्या बाबा गौतम ने स्प्रिया को किस किया?
स्प्रिया नहीं, स्प्रीहा.
हाँ हाँ एक ही बात है ना बाबा.
That's something जो मैं आप लोगों की imagination पर छोड़ना चाहता हूँ.
Dolly, Christine, Shreya, Jasmine, and Malik say. Siddharth shuts that laptop and has a big smile on his face. Dolly says,
अरे क्रिस, तुम लोग वापस आ गए?
श्रेया को बाकी के वीडियोस देखने थे ना?
मैंने कब बोला?
Before she can finish, Christine stares at her and Shreya changes her expression.
हाँ, मुझे ही देखने थे.
By this time, everyone understands what has happened and they start laughing. Suddenly, Malik says,
ए बाबा गौतम.
Everyone looks at him as if trying to understand what he's trying to say. Malik again says,
अरे बाबा गौतम.
What?
क्या बोल रहे हो? What man?
क्या?
Malik now points behind Siddharth and says,
अरे बाबा गौतम.
They all look in the direction and see Gautam looking around as if searching for someone. He's wearing a suit. Siddharth calls out.
Dude.
Gautam recognizes the voice. He turns towards Siddharth and they both hug each other as if they are long lost friends. Everybody is happy and surprised to see Gautam there. Gautam says, "See, I came."
Dude, you can't imagine what it means to me. अरे मैं तुझे अपने दोस्तों से मिलाता हूँ.
Okay. अरे पहले तो उनसे तो मिल ले जिनकी वजह से मैं आज यहाँ पहुँचा हूँ.
Oh, yeah.
Gautam points towards Spriha and her husband. That's Spriha.
Hi.
And her husband, Daman.
Man, what an amazing surprise. Baby, यकीन नहीं हो रहा. It's so magical. Oh damn, मैं तो भूल ही गया. Dude, ये मेरा दोस्त है मलिक.
हमने आपके बारे में बहुत कुछ सुना है और देखा है बाबा गौतम.
बाबा गौतम?
अरे यार इसकी बात मत सुन, ये थोड़ा बावला है. This is Dolly, Christine, Shreya और Jasmine.
Hello.
अब उनकी गर्लफ्रेंड.
अबे ये कब हुआ?
सब बाबा गौतम की दुआ.
Everyone laughs again. Now everybody starts to throw questions at Gautam. They can't believe they get to meet the guy who inspired them to live life in a different way, that too through a home video. While everybody is hovering over Gautam, Malik gets an SMS on his phone. It's from Siddharth. It reads, "Take care of Gautam, huh? He needs you. Siddharth." Malik looks at the table and Siddharth's laptop and bag are gone. Malik tries to look around, but Siddharth is nowhere to be seen. Malik comes out of the crowd and starts walking out of the cafe. It's late in the evening and dark. The city traffic makes it impossible to see and hear anything clearly. But through the sea of cars and people, Malik manages to see Siddharth, who is walking away from the cafe. He's across the street. Malik calls out, but due to the traffic and noise, Siddharth can't hear him. Malik calls him from his cell phone. Siddharth picks up the phone.
हाँ मलिक.
जा रहा है भाई.
हाँ यार.
थैंक्स यार.
By this time, he's joined by Jasmine, who looks worried for him.
Thanks. किस लिए?
वो मुझे मेरा प्यार ढूंढने में मदद करने के लिए.
You mean Jasmine? Seriously?
हाँ यार. अच्छा तू जा कर है?
पता नहीं, चल रहा हूँ. कहीं ना कहीं तो पहुँच ही जाऊँगा. और वैसे भी तेरे बाबा गौतम कहते हैं ना, the one who walks preaches.
अच्छा सुन. Siddharth?
And Siddharth cuts the line.
Sid?
Now we see a long
Hello?
shot of Malik saying hello on the phone.
Hello?
Dolly also joins them. She asks Malik about Siddharth and he gestures that he's gone. She asks for his number. Malik gives it to her and goes back into the cafe. Dolly tries to call Siddharth, but he doesn't pick up the call. She tries 2 or 3 times, but no success. So she starts typing a message. "Hey, it's Dolly. Why aren't you picking my call?" "Oh, how stupid of me. You don't have my number." Listen, When can we meet again? I want to tell you something. Don't want to do this over a message? Call me, please. Smiley. Simultaneously, the end titles start. We see Dolly standing outside the cafe waiting for a reply. After around 10 seconds, she types again. Knock, knock. Anybody there? Please call back. I need to tell you something very important. Waits for some time, but no reply. The titles are still running. Again types. Hi. Sorry, I don't want to disturb you, but this is important. Please call back. Again no reply. Christine comes out looking for Dolly. They have a conversation for 30-40 seconds, and then Christine goes back inside the cafe. Dolly again types. Listen, I don't want to sound desperate, but it's just that I... And suddenly the phone rings. It's Siddharth. Siddharth says,
Hi, Dolly.
and then we have the screen where Dolly is happily talking to Siddharth, and the end titles are running with the background score. To be continued.